Hey guys, I'm switching gears again. I've decided I'm going to build my van out as a camper van. And I've got a lot of work ahead of me. This is one of the back doors. It's filthy dirty. I pulled the cover off of it, and then I took out all the old pink fiberglass insulation that was in it, and that held a ton of dirt. So I got rid of all that, and I did the same thing to this side. See how dirty that is? That is just filthy. So I got to clean all that up. Well, hello, kitty cat. But I went on Facebook Marketplace, and some people were tearing down a house. And I managed to get this 6-foot countertop. I've got this corner cabinet. It's got a Lazy Susan in it. And I got another cabinet there on the other side. And 5 or 6 of these wooden shelves here that are 1x12s. They're not, I do believe they're regular wood, not MDF, but they might be MDF. I don't know. But they were good and solid, so she threw those in. And I got it all for $80 so that I can have a countertop in the van. I'm going to have to cut this down. It's going to be too wide, I'm sure. Because, you see, the van isn't straight up and down on the edge. You know, it curves. It kind of curves like this. So it might be 24 inches deep on the bottom, but it's only going to be about 20 on the top by the time it's all said and done, because you can see the curve. I'm tearing out that blue cabinet, and the people that did the van conversion butchered the inside of this van with the metal. They had to cut it out, I guess, to put these windows in. I may or may not be able to turn these windows upside down. If I can, that way I'll have the window at the top that opens, and I can put my bed up a little higher. And I can also board it up across the bottom so that when I'm laying across, because my bed's going to be crossways, that I don't kick a window out. I don't want to do that. But I don't know if I'll get those to where I can reverse them or not. I had to order some tools. Like this bolt won't come out, so I have to cut it off. So I ordered myself a 4-inch angle grinder, and I got me some of these metal cutting blades right here. I got some of those, and I'm going to cut that one off. The next one won't come out either, and I'm willing to bet that these two won't come out either. So I'm taking all of the inside off and down, and I'm throwing it away, except for I might try to save the blinds. I don't know yet. I'm not throwing those away as of yet. So, but I've got a ledge that runs across there. I got to pull that down. And same one on the other side. Then it's got this big, huge storage area up here, and it's got another one up there. So I'm going to try to get this thing built out into a camper van. And from window to window, it's 75 inches across, which I can find a mattress that length, but I don't want the mattress up against the window because you're going to get condensation maybe. And so I found, believe it or not, a futon base that has the back that's split where you can lay down one side or not, or lay down both sides, or have them both set up like a couch. So I'm going to use that for my bed. And then if I want to pull it up to make a seat out of it, it'd be real easy. And there's the door on that one cabinet. Oh, also up in the front there is a vanity base, but I didn't get that from me. I got it from my son for his bathroom. Anyway, all of these cabinets and the countertop and everything cost me $80 whole, which was a pretty good deal considering the cost of a Lazy Susan base. Those things are expensive. And ordered me some tools. I got me a new Ryobi 4-inch angle grinder, and I got me a new Ryobi jigsaw and some other stuff. I got a electronic level because I have to be able to set the relative plane, so that I can make sure that things that I put in are 90 degrees and straight up and down relative to the van, not to where it's parked, because we're on a slight hill. So in order to make things level and square, I need something I can make a relative plane with, which means an electronic level. You set it down on the floor, you zero it out, and then it considers that floor level at that point. And then you can go 90 degrees and straight up and down and whatever you want relative to the floor. So I've got a bunch of these. These are closed cell foam. Those little waffle floor things. That's closed cell foam, which means it's waterproof and insulating, as well as sound deadening. And I've got a whole stack of them back there in the storeroom. Probably a 2-3 foot tall stack, enough to do the entire inside of the van, I do believe. If not, I can buy a few extras. But keep an eye out for more videos showing my build as I go along. I don't have fancy equipment where I can set up a tripod and sit back and you guys see it. So what I'll do is I'll work on it and then I'll take a video and tell you what I did and show you what I did. And then the next time I get something done, I'll videotape that, show it to you and tell you how I did it. And that way you guys can come along with me while I build this thing out. It has this rear heater. And on the 4th, I have to go get my heater core replaced. And I'm going to make sure that when they do that, that this thing is completely disconnected so that I can remove it. Because first of all, it didn't work. Second of all, it takes up room that I don't want to spare for back here. Because that's where my propane tank's going to go for my cooker. I've got a regular RV stove and oven that I'm going to be putting in here. You see that Layton right there, that travel trailer? It's got a good stove and oven in it. And it's got a water tank and all kinds of things I'm going to rob out of that thing to put in my camper van. And people say, why don't I just pull the trailer? And well, the fact of the matter is I don't want to pull a trailer. And if I do pull a trailer, it's going to be that 2-horse trailer because it tracks really good behind the car, behind the van. And it's got dual tandems under it. And it doesn't have a tendency to whip or act stupid going down the highway. Like that travel trailer, it may only be 16 foot long, but if the wind starts hitting it, it's going to start jerking the van around. So, but that thing takes more work than I want to deal with it, that travel trailer. I'm going to rob everything out of it I want to rob out of it, and then I'll either use it as a storeroom or I'll sell it for somebody to make like a food trailer or something out of. I don't know. We'll see when the time comes. I don't have a title on it, so I have to get a title or sell it without one. And, but anyway, y'all click the thumbs up, follow me, like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff, and y'all come back to see me.